Hi, and welcome to Math 084. I'm going to give you a quick tour of our Blackboard Learn course site so that you know how to work with the course. At any time, you can go to bblearn.ufe.ca and it takes you straight to your bblearn homepage. And on here, you can see a list of courses. We need to look into the 084 online. Here's our homepage. You got announcements, things that are new, your messages, things to do. So check your homepage often. You can also check up here. Sometimes there's a little red number that tells you something here and you're wondering what it is. And what that is actually a set of announcements or updates. Now you can click on one of these four icons. The home page tells you if there are any new posts that you need to look at, or if there are any items that should be due soon. This just shows you posts. Under updates, there's actually a little settings icon, and it can show you what you want to show under your settings and what you don't. So I've got things that need to be graded. However, you might want to pick something else, like there's new content, or there's a new blog post. So go through and check which notifications you want to get up here, and that way that little number there is going to be useful for you. So back to our course here. Your main areas of interaction are going to be under course content, which right now we just have Unit A, but as the course progresses you go through Units A all the way through H. But before we go there, I'd like to just take a look at something that I'd like you to do before you start going through the course content, and that's the course introduction. So the course introduction gives you a more detailed overview than this video of what is expected and how you are graded and what the schedule is going to be and things like that. If at any point in time you have a question, go under course introduction. At the bottom here you have the course related discussion board. Under the discussion board you can post a thread and ask a question. Others should be able to see this under their notification, and others should also be checking and seeing if they can answer other people's questions. So make sure you check out the discussion board and see if you can answer anything or if you want to ask something. So I'd like you to start off by going through every one of these files, the main one being the course outline. The course outline gives you my name, Judy Larson, and the best method of contact for me is my email. The course outline goes through other things such as grading, rubrics, timeline, protocol, and outcomes that will be covered. You have a tentative schedule so you can kind of have a sense of when unit tests will be. Unit tests will be done online, but the midterm and the final need to be arranged to write in person. You have a progress sheet that you can use and work from a non-online location just so you know what you should be working on in your textbook. And you have a formula sheet which you are allowed to use on any tests. So make sure you bring one to the midterm and the final. Secondly, I'd like you all to introduce yourselves because I really want to get to know you and know a little bit about you. So please include your name in the title of the wiki, why you're taking the course, and something about yourself, what you're passionate about or what you like doing in your spare time. Another thing I want to add here, I will add, is where are you located? So are you in Chilliwack? Are you in Vancouver? Are you in Prince George? Let us know where you're working from. So just so you know how to work this thing, you really just click on Create Wiki Page and put your name in and write something about yourself, like I love math or I hate math. Okay. You can insert images or files or a math equation or even a video. So take a look through this. Just familiarize yourself with the buttons, try them out, see what they do. This shows you sometimes it's like that and sometimes it's like that, so make sure you look at that little icon there. So once you've introduced yourself, I'd like you to practice submitting an assignment. So every unit is going to have an assignment that you're going to have to submit. So let's practice. What you should be doing is you can work on your assignment at home on a piece of paper, but then what you do, say you open, here's a sample assignment I've written up, here's an example of how I'd like your assignment to look. You have an image that, I just took this on my iPhone. You can take the image and then you can copy and paste it into a Word file. I would highly recommend not just taking a bunch of pictures and uploading them all, because there may be a lot of them and it's very tedious to open them all. So to save time, I'd like you to use Microsoft Word if possible. If not, please email me. And use it to write up your details, your journal. Every assignment usually has a little quick journal prompt. And then you can copy and paste your images one by one, all in a single file. Now, this takes up a whole page. There's something else that you can use sometimes, and if you have it, if your computer's new enough, you'll have something under your start menu called the snipping tool. And what the snipping tool does is lets you cut anything off of your screen, copy it, and paste it anywhere. So instead of this guy, I could paste in a smaller version. I could also play with the picture tools and say make it a little brighter. There we go, maybe a little easier to read possibly. And just save it. Once you're done, you can go browse your computer, find that file, attach it, and submit it. So that's the basics of how the course is going to work. You can look up any feedback that I've provided you or any grades that you are receiving under My Grades, and you can see some details about me under My Teacher, so check those out. So let's delve in and take a quick look at what you would do in Unit A. You have a set of instructions that you should read in great detail because it tells you exactly what's expected. And then you have the items here. So you have your discussion board. I want you all to participate regularly in the discussion board. If it's not regularly used, then it might as well not be there. So remember, there's more of you than me, so post questions anytime you're stuck on anything. Be as specific as you can. And hopefully somebody out there is working on the material at that time and can help you out quicker, possibly, than I can. So always post there before you email me. The group project, go in, sign up, put your name in, type something. Remember to include your name. The first thing you should probably type is who else wants to work with me. And then you save it, submit it. Somebody else can come in, say comma, Peter, and then Peter is going to now type in, I will, and so on. And so your conversation continues. As you continue, you can start working on the project that is outlined at the beginning here. Now, your course content is delivered with these 9 modules. Each module has a video and some practice for you to complete on your own, and a practice quiz. The quizzes are strictly just for you, so check those out, try them out. It helps you know if you're on track or not. So once you've completed all of these, complete the group project and discussion board, then you can begin completing your Unit A assignment, which is these textbook problems. So I'd like you to complete these textbook problems, save them as I did with the Word file, and submit them under clicking Unit A assignment. Finally, the Unit A test should be available when you're done the unit. There's a summary here that you can use to study with, but please just read the instructions here as well as the instructions on the unit test. So that's an example of how you'd work through one unit. You have, remember, units A through H to complete, and then you're done the course. So I wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you online.